Our bodies are wired to work in a specific way. It's supposed to protect us, it's supposed to keep us in a comfort zone, because this is the survival, this is our evolutionary survival mode, this is how our bodies work. So it literally refers to being hardwired. So everything that you've learned, every behavior, every action, every thought, every belief that you've repetitively gotten into your system, it built neural networks. So that means I'm going to show you the video in a sec. So let's say, for instance, you learning how to drive a car. So what happens is these neurons, they start finding each other. So in the beginning, it's like you need to concentrate and you need to know where your foot needs to go, where your hand needs to go, all of that. And as you start grasping it, these neurons start getting closer and it connects and it builds over time a neural network that's so strong that you can now drive and not even remember how you got home. So this neural network is now so strong. So let's say now you go overseas and you have to drive on the other side of the road. When you have to now drive on the other side of the road, you need to form essentially a new neural network, because now you need to concentrate again, because you need to turn and flickers on the different side and everything's different. So you need to form a new neural network. So this one doesn't serve you in that environment, whereas now you need to build a new one that's going to serve you in the new environment. So this is what we are talking about when we're talking about rewiring. Our habits. So let's say you have a habit of getting home and immediately jumping into your pajamas, putting on Netflix, grabbing like your phone for Uber Eats, and this is what you're doing every single night. Let's say that is your habit. You've built that habit, so that habit's there now. So in order for you to change that habit, it's not just about deciding, I'm gonna not do this anymore. There's gonna be strong resistance. There's going to be resistance. Your body is going to resist it because it built a neural network. It's in its comfort zone, and whatever you're trying to do is going to keep bringing you back to this. So we're going to discuss resistance in week 2 and a tool to use with regards to how to actually break through that resistance and to tackle that in the right way. So this is what our bodies do. It takes us back to the old neural network. So this is why habits take time to form. New habits take time to form, and for you to get from the old to the new. I'm gonna share this video with you. Okay. So this is a real live version of what happens.
What you're looking at
what happens with the neural networks and how it forms.
Here are 2 neurons under the microscope that I've filmed. And if you wait really patiently, you'll be able to see them connecting to one another.
That is what that looks like in real life. So it looks a little bit slow, but of course, it takes time for these habits to form, and it takes time for this neural network to form. So by the time we are 35 years old, 95% of who we are, what we do, what we say, what we believe is hardwired, like this, hardwired. So 5% of what's happening is conscious of what we're doing. So if you are trying to make changes from your 5% conscious mind, you need to, I think they said your subconscious operates at like a 4 million bits per second, whereas the 5% of the conscious mind operates at like 4,000. I stand corrected, but it's absolutely the major difference. So you're trying to change this massive subconscious program with this tiny little program that doesn't even like come close to the network that the big one has. So just from that perspective, we can understand that changing habits is not just about, oh, I want to do it differently. It takes a little bit more effort than that. Which brings me to an example. If you think about anything that you've tried to change in your life before, think of anything, any big thing. I mean, we've all tried dieting, we've all tried new exercise plans, we've all tried just thinking differently about for when we get up in the morning. We don't want to get up and feel sluggish. And we may have gotten it right for 2 days, maybe 3 days, maybe 4 days, maybe you're stronger and you got it further. And then your body just kept bringing you back. The resistance was too strong and it kept bringing you back. So that resistance, again, it brings you back to your comfort zone and what it's used to and where it feels like it's in its neutral zone, a natural state. Whatever your body feels is your natural state. So it'll keep bringing you back to that. All right, so I just wanted to touch on this because rewiring is important. We need to understand how our bodies work and not get like despondent or angry or mad when we try and make changes and then it just never pans out. It's extremely important to have compassion with ourselves and to just be able to, say, it's okay, I understand why this is happening and this is no longer serving us, but this will serve us in the future towards our vision. So you just tackle it from a place of compassion.